Hi, this is Teacher Jennifer from U.S. Citizenship Podcast. Every week we bring you practice interviews, quizzes, resources, and the latest news that help you get ready for your U.S. citizenship interview. 16 Days of Activism Against Gender-Based Violence is an international campaign to challenge violence against women and girls. The campaign runs every year from November 25th, the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women, to December 10th, Human Rights Day. You can learn more at unwomen.org or check out the Twitter or Instagram hashtags 16days, 16 Days of Activism, or Orange the World. There is no citizenship interview or quiz today. Instead, we're going to talk about the USCIS U Visa, relief for victim of criminal activity. Listen and learn. There may be something on this short podcast that you can use to help a friend, a family member, or even a total stranger. This podcast is a follow-up to our December 4th podcast about the T Visa, relief for victim of human rights trafficking. Also see our November 25th blog post, Resources for Immigrants Against Gender-Based Violence, at bit.ly/16 Days for Immigrants. Look for our December 10th post, Resources for Human Rights Day, and December 15th, Bill of Rights Day. Let's get started. The U Visa is the U non-immigrant status for victims of violent crimes. In 2000, Congress passed a law called the Victims of Trafficking and Violence Protection Act, which included the Battered Immigrant Women's Protection Act. This law strengthened the ability of law enforcement agencies to investigate and prosecute violent crimes committed in the United States, such as domestic violence, female genital mutilation, incest, marriage fraud, prostitution, sexual assault, and trafficking. When these crimes occur, many victims choose to remain silent because of their immigration status, inability to speak English, or mistrust of strangers such as the police or doctors. A victim may avoid getting medical attention for her injuries because questions might be asked that are too painful to answer. She doesn't want to answer the question, "Who hurt you?" Although it may seem that she's protecting her abuser, she simply wants the pain to stop. And sometimes a victim is too ashamed to tell her own friends and family. To fight against these violent crimes in the immigrant community, the USCIS issues a U Visa, which allows documented and undocumented victims to stay and work temporarily in the United States. In return, the victims help the police by identifying the criminals and testifying about the crimes. The U Visa can lead to legal permanent status and naturalization for the survivor and their immediate family. Because of the many laws involved with the violent crimes, a victim is strongly advised to work with lawyers accredited through the U.S. Board of Immigration Appeals. The lawyers can help the crime victim fill out the USCIS Form I-918, Petition for U Non-Immigrant Status. It is also helpful to include Form I-918 Supplement B, U Non-Immigrant Status Certification, in which a law enforcement official provides more information about the criminal case. Finally, the victim must write a personal letter or statement which describes the crime and how it changed the victim's life. The victim may also need to provide police, court, or medical records related to the crime. More forms are needed to apply for visas for the survivor's family members, but the time and effort are worth it. The victim is not only fighting for justice on behalf of her own family, she is helping to restore the peace and security in her own family and the community at large. If you are a victim of violent crime, call 911. To learn more about the U Visa, go to USCIS.gov. Look for Victims of Criminal Activity, U Nonimmigrant Status. This page is also available in Spanish. Look for Víctimas Actos Criminales, Estatus U de no Inmigrante. Also, please see Immigrant Legal Resource Center, a guide to obtaining U Visa certification, which is also available in Spanish. Thanks to the students and staff of Milpitas Adult School. Please visit us on the web at uscitizenpod.com, where you can find more resources for the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence. While you're there, click the link for USA Learn Citizenship, a free online citizenship preparation course from the Sacramento Office of Education. You can also click the link to visit US Citizen Pod channel on YouTube, download our free apps, or buy our book, US Citizenship Bootcamp, which is now available on Amazon. Thanks for listening. I know that you will be a great American citizen. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.